Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. This is a blackout video conversion message of a collective message posted to the community board. I'm just trying to find a better way to get these cataloged so you can easily find them later. The community board is a hot mess. This is a very long message, okay? So take what resonates and leave the rest. Do not make it fit, okay? 10 months might be significant. Maybe this is something that happened 10 months ago. This post was 10 months ago, okay? The image of the spread itself is not only busy, but kind of blurry. Ugh, terrible phone here. Okay. I'm trying to see if there's any animals that might be significant. So far I'm seeing a tiger, a black cat, a snake, and that's it. Okay, so those might be significant animals in this situation. Maybe somebody owns an animal that's like that, or it might be their zodiac of some kind, okay? This would be for Sun, South Node, Jupiter placements of Aries, Taurus, Pisces, or Virgo, one or many, okay? Taurus could also be placement in the South Node or in Jupiter, okay? More specifically here. This would be for someone in the collective or a cross-watcher that had learned a lesson from the past having to do with how everything material is valued, including relationships, work, success, abundance, happiness, and comfort. Part of fortune might also be an important placement too, all right? Because that's exactly where that energy lays in your chart, okay? You could be dealing with any of the following: Taurus, Gemini, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, and or Virgo, okay? We do have the Chinese zodiac years of the tiger, snake, dog, and horse that came out to confirm any of those signs. Too many years to list, so I would look up those birth years so you know who is involved in this situation for you, okay? Again, year of the tiger, year of the snake, year of the dog, year of the horse. That's about 48 birth years. No, sorry. Like every 12 years, that's 4. Okay. All right. From past and moving forward, too. Okay. Might even indicate anybody that might be pregnant in this situation as well. The letters S, X, and R, and I may be significant. The words 6, Sir, and the Roman numerals XI, which is the number 11, stuck out. There's a lot of numbers here that could be birth dates, addresses, life path numbers as well. And those letters could also be first, last, or middle initials, okay? The repeating numbers, however, are 444, 555, 1111, 222, 666, and 777, all right? So those especially may be significant, okay, as well as signs and sinks. 4s are about protection and stability. 5s are transition for your highest good. 11s are a positive manifestation number. And with 2s indicates a high-level soulmate connection or purpose manifesting of some kind. Could also be choices that you need to be making, or some kind of balance that needs to occur. 6s are also a return to purpose of life, which is to live in the frequency of unconditional love. And 7s are about luck being on your side in a tangible way, okay? This took a bit to figure out and unpack, but this definitely has several scenarios, so definitely take what resonates here, okay? This also feels heavily like a cross-watcher reading or confirmation for someone in the collective that is dealing with the main signs of sorts, but could also be for new cross-watching energy here as well, okay? That's why I'm reposting it too. I noticed this with a lot of these. All right. This story is all too familiar with me and a few others I know platonically and soulfully, and many of my long-term subscribers as well, okay? So it could be anybody this could be for, all right? We're all mirroring each other. We're all part of the collective, right? I think that's why it was particularly tough to identify exactly. So this is definitely a true collective read, okay? Ultimately, the decision is yours, but there is a mess of cups and swords energy here, okay? So clearly communicate. Truth, honesty, all your feelings, all that good stuff needs to be assessed and agreed upon, okay? First and foremost. It's also a balance of head and heart, all of those things, all right? New moon eclipse card came out. So this could indicate something that had been eclipsed out or will be eclipsed out. Expect powerful change, okay? The lesson here is guilt. I released any beliefs that no longer assist my soul's growth. Clarified by empathy and trust and reversed, okay? So guilt from unconditional love for a person, situation, perhaps, and or maybe being too much in the head about it, basically being greedy and controlling about energy without compromise, okay? There might be some kind of guilt with that, okay? The identifier cards also told a story with Ace of Cups reversed, so being greedy with love, not giving, not caring, not loving, also a lack of self-love. With the Seven of Swords reversed, truth coming out from deception. Three of Swords reversed, coming out of heartbreak. Six of Wands, victory and success. Nine of Pentacles, loving on self now, also a freeing, independent, looking good, smelling good, feeling good card, right? The past energy is purchase, meaning what was invested in the tangible, clarified by Libra and Justice in reverse, so injustice, or an imbalanced Libra, okay, and fame reversed, something massively hidden, okay. The current energy is children, later clarified as a new beginning, with Trust Me, Justice card, and no one falls in love faster than an inmate, indicating emotional justice, okay? Perhaps having felt trapped by a situation before and now getting freed, okay? Could also indicate having threatened of actual jail by an emotional connection that was false, okay? And Gemini, clarified as Gemini energy with the lucky number 7. So that may be significant for this person to you. And peace for energetic balance, which could indicate one of two choices overall with this. Striking the iron wall, luck is on your side to move towards this person in peace or to leave them alone in peace. I do think for many of you with the doggos here, because I did use the dog tarot, that may indicate some kind of friendliness and loyalty moving forward, okay? Or at least towards a connection, may be the best solution, okay? Keep it friendly, right? Keep it nice. The Oracle guidance says a few things too regarding more specifics, okay, to identify which one. But you know your story with this person and truth is out, and you'll know how to be fair about it with that trust me card and the peace card, okay? From the Kipper, more specifics on past and current energy. For at least one of you, there had been a physical meeting, perhaps with an acquaintance or a new connection, either to finalize a decision officially. I get the sense it could be for a court dismissal or a resolution or something like that. This could be like a lawyer or something, or parole. I heard parole just now. Okay. For a masculine energy, age 50 or older, that was caused by some deceit around money and health by a false person, that is a feminine energy, age 40s or 50s, as well as a younger masculine energy, 20s to 30s. This could be many things, ranging from adult abuse for financial gain, false accusations of, maybe a false welfare check to a parole officer type of thing, to actual theft of some kind of money or a money waste, causing a lot of burdens or stress leading to sickness, or could be the resolve of some accused crime if court is involved, okay? It could be pretty messy, right? This could also mean a decision to leave a greedy energy vampire or narcissist in general as well, okay? The false person basically is a lying, stealing, cheating, being inauthentic card. So it could be any one of those things or a combination of those things. And you have at least stealing, lying, and cheating and fraudulence with those signs and these people in this read anyway. So it could be quite a few people doing it as well, okay? At any rate, there seems to be a decision here, okay, currently that needs to be made going forward for whomever was in this no one falls in love faster than an inmate good lord energy, this masculine 50 on up guy, okay? Whoever this was. Basically, that inmate card could mean a literal identity of a convict or criminal, so to speak, but it also means someone who is trapped by falling for superficial love or some pride issue, okay? Even in some way, right? It could be self-love, it could be included in that, or out of desperation or a feeling of lack in some way, okay? Whatever side of the equation you are on, this could be confirmation or a call to action of sorts, okay? So take it how it resonates. As for guidance, it was clear throughout the reading that there seemed to be, or seemed to have been, a whole lot of confusion blurring love with conditions and unconditional love, right? You do not get peace without unconditional love. Peace is a responsive, energetic reward for existing in that high frequency, okay? The superficial always stays in the tangible 3D, but that high frequency exists interdimensionally, okay? Energy does not lie. It's all frequency. It's also fluid, and depending on dimension will determine its limitations. But as far as individual creation of it, limitations don't allow it to become super high frequency enough to hit the other dimensions. Intentions, words, actions, all can be felt without spoken word as well. A lot of people don't know that, so they output in a way that they think they're going to be slick about, right? Chances are, here, empaths, psychics, mediums, high priestess, shamans, and the like are involved. And one's aura will introduce them before they enter a room, and you will know, okay? So it's clear there has been a lot of quote-unquote love fraudulence or energetic manipulation of sorts at the hands of too much ego or fear of attachment or something like that going on, okay? This creates an imbalance in connections, and maybe now this is recognized, and there has been an epiphany of sorts that all parties are not operating in alignment or fairly for one reason or another, okay? And real powerful change can occur that is freeing, but you have to, you can't sit around and assume it'll come to you. You actually have to make a move, okay? That's basically a limitation, right? You got to be sort of unconditional about it. If you've been given, it may be time, if you're the one who's receiving, it may be time to act and give back, okay? If you've been taken from, it may be time to open to receive. I'm getting the sense of sort of flipping the script here, okay? Remember, apologies without changed behavior is manipulation, okay? And if trust has been violated there is no more free rides, okay? It's either you put your money where your mouth is, kind of thing, right? There may be a realization about that by the offender, so to speak, too, okay? So bear in mind, they could be offering false promises again, but you'd be able to sense it. You'll be able to suss it out now, okay? Speak your truth or leave it be, okay? Time to be real or time to be gone. It's kind of like do or die, right? Piss or get off the pot kind of energy. From the Goddess Nyx deck, that's what I call it. It's actually the Wisdom of the House of the Night Oracle, but it's so long of a title. We have number 6, High Priestess of Air, okay? That air energy of balanced communication, also Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. We have number 38, which breaks down to an 11, Deceit in the reversed, which means that truth coming out. And number 16 breaks down to 7, Invisible is the name of the card, and that also is in reverse. So no longer ghosting a situation, also not also being hidden, right? This tells me someone had ghosted someone because the truth had come out and had been communicated in some way about another. This also tells me that perhaps the truth came and had been communicated as to why someone ghosted. Whoever did the ghosting, whatever the truth was, and if the reason for the ghosting was and still is manipulative in any way, this may be a cause to leave it alone, okay? However, if this is some kind of reformed narcissist thing, it's time to come out of hiding and be real and do things with love and courtesy, okay? It could very well be, I know, if they have NID, that's something that can be healed, okay? Those you affect have other things to do in life than to cater to that energy. So I get the feeling you might have to kind of leave it be and go handle other things. Either way, these indicate that impersonal communication is not good enough for this scenario, if you truly want to heal it, okay? Or if they want to truly heal it too. It may require more personal, mature communication in in-person type of energy, okay, or more definitive. I get the feeling if there were people outside the connection tampering with communication as well, any method of communication that had occurred that had been tampered with, I wouldn't do. I wouldn't take serious, okay? Because it could still be some interloper energy here, okay? Yeah, that's what I mentioned here. With invisible and deceit in this communication, it could be maybe methods of communication have been manipulated and trust is an issue, right? Trust is harder to gain back. Expect the healing process on that. We'll expect realness over longevity and possibly even therapy or mediation, okay? I believe this is an energy coming back from one of the 3 to 4 community board messages that had been there. So check previous messages as well as messages moving forward. This may be a series for some of you, okay? See if there's insight in there for you. Joan of Arc came out, indicating to speak your truth fearlessly. Okay, so she's just a resounding, yeah, do that. And to do the right thing in spite of persecution or judgment, okay? In other words, screw what other people think about what you are about to say, right? Grab those solar plexus cojones and do the damn thing. It also strengthens the whole solar plexus, right? From the New Orleans Oracle, number 1, Power came out. Love it. This is the card from Marie Laveau. So yet another Ascended Master energy here. And she is basically saying piss or get off the pot, like I said earlier. So it's definitely double confirmation. Make a move. You will have success. Think of everyone involved, especially those left out in the cold. Don't let fear stop you if you want this to work and make it so, okay? Otherwise, for those cross-watching this channel, spying and doing nothing, she is calling you out. Either do right or leave it alone. But either way, make a decision and do what's in the best interest of everyone involved. Marie Laveau seriously does not play about the energy. She means business. I love her for that. Okay. She's definitely awesome with that. Okay. That could also be an indication of healing methods as well. Maybe something she would have utilized, okay? If you are here cross-watching because you are not getting a response, okay, maybe leave it alone. If it's for you, it'll come back, okay? Great. Handle it with love. If not, you have your answer. A non-response is a response. However, making communication is the first step. So if you've been ghosting, and this includes breaking any promises, that's a form of ghosting. The ball is in your court, okay? To make good on those promises, okay? Grab those cojones, take action, and respond with love, okay? If you've caused someone to ghost you, again with the trust, you will have to really do something special and meaningful, okay? You can't half-ass it with a text message or a Facebook message or an email. You might have to write a handwritten letter, or see them in person, take them out for coffee, something, right? Yeah, you will have to re-earn that trust if it's been violated before. You don't get it on a silver platter automatically, okay? In the case of fake accounts and gang stalking, because yes, that popped up too with all these energies here. You know how the internet is. Just because your name is on the email, WhatsApp, YouTube, Facebook, Insta, X, whatever account, or even phone calls can be faked by anyone, okay? Anyone with 5 minutes of time in Google can identify these accounts by source code or reverse phone lookup and will know who it really is, okay? They cannot fake in-person or handwritten communication as easily. A US stamp is only 50 cents and even less for postcards. So, if y'all long distance, do some courtesy communication first before showing up out of the blue, okay? Unless you happen to work together or something or be neighbors, okay? You can just walk over or drop a note at their doorstep or something. Also, energy can be felt with psychometry, okay? If you don't know what that is, look it up. Love bombing letters feel fake automatically. Don't even bother. Just a pro tip, okay? So be completely honest, truthful. Joan of Arc it in these letters, okay? And for those receiving, you've learned the lessons with this energy. You know your abilities. You will be able to suss it out, okay? Again, free will, free agency. The final guidance is amazing. It's from the Beltane Oracle. It's number 41, Surrender. It's all about letting go, setting yourself free of all that does not serve you. This includes self-limiting beliefs and that energy behind that inmate card, right? And even for those with trust issues. I had to be funny in this. I raise my hand and say, yo, guilty. More specifically, here's a passage, okay? It's time to let go of the past, dear one. You are missing out on blessings that are waiting to enter your life by holding on to old wounds, traumas, and hardships, which has prevented you from finding the beauty in the struggle and the lessons learned. You cannot change the past, but you can let it go and decide what your future will be. Regret will only hold you prisoner. Speaking of the inmate card, dwelling on past mistakes will blind you to the truth of how beautiful you really are. Essentially, think of these dense energies as ankle weights. You really, are you really going to climb a mountain with 50 extra pounds of ego-based gunk on your ankles? No, of course not. Transmute that shit, okay? We know better, do better. This card also indicates healing is still needed at this time. Even if the connection you are missing is soulful, it's worth working on, as two strong souls can help heal each other. However, if you have recognized this to be a karmic connection, the lesson that karma was supposed to teach is done, okay? You don't need to retake the class that you already got an A+ in, right? Let go and do that inner work for self is key right now, as you will attract soulful connections made for you. The next class is coming, so to speak. After all, it may be graduation time for many of you, all right? You can move forward knowing your past has given you the knowledge to be better prepared for the next time around. Know that you are deserving precisely because of all you have faced. There you go, guys. Hopefully that helps. Have a good one. Bye.